We recently talked about the kettlebell windmill exercise and how there are certain prerequisites to doing that movement, and one of those being thoracic rotation and mobility. So this is one of the key exercises that we use when individuals have tightness or lack of mobility in their thoracic spine. This is what we're going to be doing. So this is called the Sidelying archer pose. It's named a number of different things, but the variation that we are going to do, it talks about and utilizes the actual movement of the shoulder blade on the rib cage to really accentuate what we're trying to get done here, which is overhead movement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my foam roller in between my knees. What this allows me to do is when I squeeze, this creates a lot of stability into my pelvis and lower extremities, which allows me then to start to do stuff with my upper body without my lower body starting to rotate and lift up off the ground. And it creates a good solid platform for us to operate this movement on. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be laying down on my side, completely shoulders stacked above one another, hands are stacked above one another. The motion, again, is going to be that shoulder blade on the ribs, so I'm going to push that forward, right? You see how the hand passes the other. And from here, I'm going to keep my fingertips on the ground the entire time. The idea that I want to go through here now is, as I'm reaching, is I want to create an arch, right? I want to create this big old arch and come all the way around. I'm reaching the entire time. That shoulder blade is moving on the spine while I rotate and completely open. You see how this requires a lot of rotation of the thoracic spine forward and back. So I'm going to do this 2 or 3 times on one side, really maintaining a good reach. Even as I approach the back side over here, I'm not letting it fall in. I'm still staying active and reaching. If I don't stay active through my legs will lift up. So again, I'm still squeezing that foam roller. I know it's like patting your head and rubbing your tummy, but guess what? The best athletes in the world can do many, many things at the same time. So I know you can as well. Again, staying really active through the top. I reach and continue that reach all the way up and through. You may feel your low back adjust or cavitate or pop or anything like that. Totally normal. Again, if we don't have the range of motion in our spine or in our thoracic spine, in the ribs, what will happen is other places will start to make up for that, i.e. my low back, and so you may feel a pop as that happens. Again, that's totally fine as long as it's not painful. I can really invoke a little bit more into my thoracic spine if I feel like my low back is moving by getting tight, really locking in that core, forcing that motion to come from my thoracic spine. As you can see, my arm starts to lift up here. This is my bad side, as you may have seen in some of the other videos. So I still need to work on the ability for either my thoracic spine to move, my shoulder blade to kind of drop down and back to continue this motion. We're always trying to improve and grow, even the best of us. This Sidelying archer's pose is really designed to start to gain mobility in the thoracic spine, which is going to give you power as you start to build into your overhead movements. Play around with that one. Great exercise. Once or twice a day, 5 or 6 arches on one side and then the other should provide massive input into that thoracic spine. You should be feeling looser, feeling ready to go and attack your day. Play around with that. Let us know in the comments how it's going. If things are loosening up, if things are staying tight. The more information that we have, the better information and better way we can serve you will surely pop up, and that way we can all work together to get better. As always, have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you soon.